Coordinates for Earth set. You might want to hold on to something. This isn't going to be a soft landing. There we go. And stabilized. Now to go outside, don't you think? Come along now, James and Jess. Don't forget your coats.
Are you sure about this, Doctor?
He's right. What if something goes wrong and we get hurt, or worse, killed?
In true honesty, I'm not sure about anything in this situation. I'm uncertain, as are both of you right now. There is danger that lies ahead of us on this particular adventure, and I'm sorry. I'm very sorry to drag you into this, but it's either we deal with this now, in the present, or face the consequences of it catching up with us in the future.
We understand, Doctor, so what's the plan?
Right outside those doors are Judoon ruthless thug police for hire. They don't care about anything but their mission. Attacking them will result in immediate execution, so stay out of their way at all costs.
So, this is the place, but it's just an old scrapyard. Why would the fugitive crash through here?
James is right. There's nothing here except for broken cars, motorcycle parts. It's an absolute tip.
I don't think the fugitive meant to crash here by the burn marks on the floor. Yes, it seems the escape capsule malfunctioned and came straight through the building like a flying ball of flames. Whom or whatever was inside that capsule is now on the run with extreme burns melting away their skin. They must be in unbelievable agony. Hide, quick! We mustn't be seen, or we will be executed for invading and interfering with the crime scene.
Time Lord? Is he talking about you, Doctor?
Keep your voice down, James. Are you trying to attract attention?
Sentence execution.
Now you've done it, Plonker.
I didn't think he could hear us. After all, they're just a giant rhino.
James, seriously, that's quite prejudiced for you to assume they don't have ears. After all the places I've taken you to and all the species you've seen, you still find a way to be rather gullible.
I'm sorry, Mr. Rhino Man. I didn't mean to offend you in any way, shape, or form.
James, I don't think you'll be forgiven anytime soon. Especially now that he pulled out his gun. I think it's time for us to run. I mean now, not tomorrow!
James, this is all your fault. If you hadn't opened up your mouth, then we wouldn't be searching for this fugitive on our own, and the doctor would still be here.
Yes, I know, and I'm so sorry about that, but we've got bigger fish to fry. So, just out of your interest, if you were scared of hundreds of tall, dark, and brute rhino police, where would you hide, Jess?
Somewhere out of sight, and very dark, most likely. Behind containers or a one-way alley. Wherever I go, nobody will ever think to look completely, because it'll be shut off and the rest of the warehouse completely abandoned.
I think you're onto something, Jess. Because right now, we're in that exact place you described. Although, there is a slight light ahead that I can just about make out, and the sound of the machinery like we're inside of an old industrial factory.
I can hear the sound of machines. Also, where is that coming from? And the light ahead, that has an outline of some kind of figure in front, just moving around. Maybe they know where the fugitive went.
Phase 1 of my plan is complete. Those foolish Judoon have found the doctor for me. Now, Phase 2 can commence control of his companions through manipulation.
Hello, is someone there? We're looking for someone, a fugitive. We wondered whether anyone came through here.
Yes, come in, my friends. I don't bite. And I'm afraid that I haven't seen anyone. Or maybe I have. Or maybe you're not looking hard enough. You see, many can look a devil in the eye, but most and almost make the mistake of concentrating on the landscape rather than on the original picture.
Who are you?
I'm usually referred to as the Master.
Oh no, it's you! Oh, of course. It's who else?
You've met before?
Indeed, James and I have met before briefly. Him and that meddling doctor of yours came and ruined my business, sent me away to a high-security prison, locked up by my own people, the Time Lords, incarcerated for 22 centuries. 22 centuries, nothing but silence and a brick wall as company. Now, back to the present. What's your name, my dear?
My name is Jess. Jess Stone.
Nice to meet you, Jess Stone. Now, look into my eyes. I'm the master, and you will obey me.
Master.
No, Jess! Snap out of it!
You can't wake her up. She's under my control now, and any form of disturbance or attempt to free her in this state will only result in, well, fatal outcome.
Don't hurt her, please! She means the world to me.
I have no intention of that, James. Truly, like you, are simply an end to a means in order to get me closer to the doctor. Once that is achieved, I promise I'll release her from that trance. All you have to do in return is cooperate.
Can all Time Lords hypnotize other beings?
Not at all. Only me and the doctor and a few other individuals we learned it from. A monk back in the good old days at the academy. Our peers absolutely hated us, the ability, because as a prank, me and the doctor would hypnotize them to walk into the middle of nowhere and then free them from the trance with no recollection of how or when they arrived there.
That's rubbish. He'd never be friends with such a cruel, evil person like you.
Oh, thanks for the compliments, but they won't change anything. And I guess you really don't know the doctor at all, do you, James? Minus that, I only have one last question for you. Will you cooperate with me, or am I going to have to kill you?
I would love to cooperate with you. Not like there's any other option except for a long, painful death, right?
Exactly. Exactly. There's no other option.
Stop shooting! I'm on your side! I'm the doctor. Now what are you doing here, and who are you hunting? What have I done wrong? Minus not pay my phone bill and maybe rob a bank or two. Shut up, Doctor. You're only incriminating yourself. That's wrong. I save people, I don't kill, and I especially don't commit genocide. Furthermore, weren't you chasing a fugitive? My friends went looking for them. Surely it's more important than me. Ugh. Why did I have to open my big mouth?
So, what do you want me to do?
You? There is no you in team. That's what we are after all.
Team, you've got to be kidding.
We're allies with common interest at heart. And don't forget, Jess is still at my mercy. So unless you pay attention, she might have a nasty accident. And we wouldn't want that, would we, James?
Now we wouldn't. So what's the plan?
Now you're talking, James. That's more like it. The plan is simple. I'll take off my perception filter and trade my life for the Doctor on the condition that the Judoon imprison me and Shada rather than my original accommodation.
And you do that for the Doctor without any second thought?
Why, of course, he's my oldest friend in the universe. And he owes me a favor or two. I'll just be repaying an old debt.
Good to know, but why are we still talking? Shouldn't we go get in?
Of course, James, we shall. I just thought we needed to catch up first, get rid of all the bad memories. After all, how can you be friends if we don't get to know each other first?
We're not friends.
That really hurt my heart to hear you say that, James. But, oh well, can't have everyone, can I? Now to turn the lights on.
Oh, you've redecorated. Don't like it.
Your opinion is irrelevant.
Nice to know you, but you really could use more candles, though. It's really dark in here.
How does the Doctor put up with you? So irritating.
Honestly, I don't know.
Well, I've set the controls. Here we go. Time to save my enemy! Am I late to the party? What a shame. Oh well, I'm here now and I always like to dress for the occasion.
Master and James, what are you doing here?
Seriously, you tried to save a man and this is the thanks you get? Also, I'd kiss you, but you're kind of tied up and that really kills the mood. I'm the Master, and there's been a mistake. No fugitive on Earth. The Doctor is innocent. Oh, good Lord. Never thought I'd hear that sentence come out of my mouth. Yuck. You see, the real fugitive right here, it's me. That's right, I'm the one who escaped your custody. There, the perception filter has gone. Now do you believe me? Okay. Oh, this brings back memories. Not too tight now. Goodbye, James. Goodbye, Doctor. Take my TARDIS as a gift back to your own, and I'm sure we'll be seeing each other very soon indeed. Bye-bye.
Till we meet again, my old friend.
Yes, my dearest Doctor, and I've got a message for you. An old friend of ours. She is returning, and the experiments shall continue.
Who's returning? Who is she? And what experiment?
That's for you to find out all in good time. All in good time, old friend. All in good time.
It's okay, I understand. You were just doing your job. After all, no hard feeling. But if you wouldn't mind, could you remove the phone bill and bank jobs from the system? Don't want anybody getting any ideas, after all.
Come along, Doctor. Let's go.
Yes, indeed. And thank you, Captain.
I don't like being in here. Too dark and horrible decoration.
Oh, you don't seriously think he'd give us his TARDIS, do you?
What just happened? How did we get back in our TARDIS?
He set it to transfer us back to our own TARDIS. That's what he meant by a gift. Always were a bright one. That way, his would return to him after a couple of centuries. Of course, I couldn't let him have fun too soon, could I?
Doctor!
Yes, James, what can I do for you?
Can I ask you a question?
Of course you can. Ask me anything, James.
Are you and the Master friends? I mean, really, friends?
We were very close once. Even more close than you could say. But he chose a different path, one I couldn't follow. And when that happened, our friendship had changed forever. Now he rains chaos on the universe, whilst I try to hold everything together.
I have one more question. If it were between us and him, who would you choose?
I'm not going to answer that, James.
Answer my question, Doctor. Who would you choose?
No, I will not answer such an unfair and cruel question.
Take me back to Earth. Take me back to Earth then. I can't stay here anymore.
What do you mean?
Take me home. I can't trust you anymore. You're like fire. Everyone you touch gets burned. I don't want to take the risk anymore.
I'll take you home. But are you sure this is what you want?
Yes, I'm sure. I've made my mind up.
Okay then, home it is for you. Leave.
Okay, goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye, James. And before you go, thank you. I'm sorry that I can't answer your question, but I thank you for helping me realize who I am.
You're welcome, and I'm sorry for taking my anger out on you, but it's time to go. Back home then. Gonna miss this box well. It's been fun though. Now to start my own adventure on Earth.
Jess. Oh, right, she's hypnotized. I'm the doctor. Hear my voice. Awake!
What happened?
You're all right. Take your time. The master hypnotized you, but that's all over now.
Where's James?
He went home. There was a lot on his mind. Now come along, you. You need to get some rest.
But I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. Or tell him how I feel about him.
Jess, he knows how you feel. I'm very certain you'll meet again. Someday. But for the moment, we must go forward and take everything we've learned from him with us, and keep him in our hearts, as I'm sure we're in his. Change can be sad, but living with that change, things eventually get better, and that's always good. Nevertheless, we won't forget one line, not one day. I swear we will always remember him.